Hello and thank you for joining me today. I hope you are well. So we'll now get started with the meditation session. What I'd like you to first do is sit down in a comfortable position, whether you want to sit on the floor, on a chair, or lie down, wherever you feel most comfortable. And then we'll start by taking some long deep breaths, keeping your eyes open to start. Breathing in deeply through the nose, and then out again through the mouth. And I'd like you to do that 4 times to begin. And on the final breath, if you'd like to just gently close your eyes, remaining in the position that you're currently in. Once you've got your eyes shut, I'd like you to start to feel and think about the sensations that you can feel in your body at the moment. You might find some of the sensations to be annoying, but just don't do anything to change them, just keep them just as they are. And I'd like you to just focus on one of those feelings. Place all of your attention there. And now we're going to start our journey. We can think of the mind as trying to reach a destination, whether that be a sandy white beach with the waves crashing in, or maybe we want to think of a warm sunny day on a mountainside, going for a casual stroll up in the hills. That's where our mind wants to be. But sometimes our mind gets stuck or stumbles, and we might experience some thoughts or feelings that we don't want to feel. But we just need to focus on reaching that destination of the sandy beach. So on our journey today, we're going to be trying to reach that beach. So we'll start off travelling to the airport. You might feel nervous, agitated, but just think and keep focusing on that final destination that you want to get to. You might feel that at this point you can't reach that journey point, but as we continue to focus and think, just remember that it is there at all times, even if it's above those clouds and you need to get through them. Just remember that you will be able to get there. So as we reach the airport, we see it could be busy, and our mind is always busy, thinking different thoughts throughout the day, meeting new people, and this can sometimes cause us to become a bit more stressed than we'd like to be. But just remember that all of those people are just wanting to reach their final destination too. They want to get to that sandy beach, or up onto that mountainside. So as we walk back through the airport, sometimes we might get a bit lost in the crowd or not be able to find the gate for the plane. Or we might find that we're a bit delayed and we need to take some time out before we can get there. But just remember that once we've got to that gate, then we're well on our way to reaching our journey point. When we get onto the plane and we're flying, I'd just like you to start to focus on your body and just relax each muscle. Just slowly, just working from your head downwards, just start to relax your face, relax down your shoulders, relax the arms. Keep relaxing, focusing on keeping still, relaxing down the legs, all the way down to your feet. And then when you're completely rested I'd like you to just think about that plane again, flying along. Just think any noises in the background that you can hear in the room right now. Think of those as just being like the background engine noise. It's just there, calm, in the background, like any thoughts that pass by through your day. It's not there to upset you. It may be a bit annoying at times, but just remember that it's just there in the background. And then sometimes during your journey on the flight, you may experience some turbulence, and that turbulence can be thought of as any upsetting or anxious thoughts that you might feel through the day. Sometimes you might feel like you need to buckle up, put your seatbelt on. You might feel that you're stressed at this point because of the turbulence, any of these thoughts that are coming into your mind. But just remember that you just need to sit through it, and it will pass by. The thoughts will continue, and then slowly, after time, the turbulence passes, and then you're back in the open, clear sky, flying, relaxing, your whole body relaxed, just focusing still and reaching that sandy beach and feeling the waves crashing against you, gently. And then sometimes through the day, you might hit another rough patch of turbulence, but this time you can think that you managed to get through it before, so you'll be able to feel a bit more relaxed this time. As you pass through the turbulence again, you might not feel like you need to buckle up so much, just remembering the previous times that these thoughts have come into your mind, just remembering that you got through it before, and you'll be able to get through it again. And then as we continue the journey, more and more turbulence, it doesn't matter, because every time it's a little bit easier to come through and out of the turbulence back into the clear sky looking at the sun. And then as you reach the end of the journey again, you can feel like the turbulence is lifted and your body's completely relaxed. Thoughts might still be coming and passing by, but each time you get those thoughts, just focus back on reaching your holiday destination. And just try and remove the thoughts from your head. Don't focus too much on blanking out the thoughts, just let them pass by, like the clouds out of the window of the plane. They're just there in the background, coming and passing, going. Doesn't matter what you're thinking, just don't hold on to the thoughts, just let them pass by. And then as we slowly descend into our final destination, as we reach down to that sandy beach and our whole body is completely relaxed, just look around in your mind and see what you can see. Can you see the waves coming in? Can you see any small clouds passing in the sky? Are they white fluffy clouds? Is the sea blue and calm? Just think of the waves passing by as you're having a paddle in the sea. Just feel the sensations on your body. You might want to take in a deep breath at this point. Just imagine you're breathing in the sea air, the freshness, the stillness around. Or if you're on that mountain, you might want to be breathing in that clean air, crisp and fresh, watching the grass blowing in the gentle breeze. You might continue to feel any bumps along the way, but that's okay. If there's a slight gust of wind, just remember that it'll go. The gusts only come once in a while, and then you can settle back down into the calm. And now that your whole body is still completely relaxed, I'd like you to start thinking about any other feelings that you can feel in your body. I'd like you to run your attention down through the body and just try and release any tension that's starting to build or any tension that's still been around from previously. And just slowly allow it to move away, whether you can feel tension in your chest or your arms. Just start to relax them further. And then when you're completely relaxed, just take another deep breath. And as you exhale, just feel any of the further tensions slowly dissipating into the distance. I'm just going to give you a few moments now, just to relax, and just focus on staying relaxed, thinking about that sandy beach or the mountainside. If any other thoughts start coming into your head, just focus back on where you want to be. Don't get absorbed by any of the thoughts. If anything's coming into your mind, just focus back on. Just focus back on the relaxation that you're experiencing now. Then in a few moments we'll start coming out of our relaxed mode and moving back into the day ahead. Okay, so now I'd like you to start thinking back about your body again, just feeling the sensations. Maybe you'd like to gently lift up your arms and just feel how relaxed they are at the moment. Still keep your eyes closed as you're in that sunny beach or relaxing on that mountainside. Just focus on how relaxed you are, but we're starting to come back into the real world again, out of our state of relaxation. Just getting prepared to bring ourselves back into the rest of the day. Now you might want to take another deep breath and then gently open your eyes. And then just stay where you are for a few moments and just look around the room. Maybe you can notice some things that you've not noticed about the room before. See things in a different way. You might notice that the walls are a slightly different shade than you used to think. Or you could see some cracks on the wall or the ceiling. Just focus on those for a few moments. Then as we slowly come out of this relaxation, I'd like you to just think about what you'd like to do for the rest of the day. And then you can aim to try and stay relaxed and calm and just think back about that turbulence that you experienced. And just remember that any turbulence that you do encounter, any negative thoughts or feelings, just remember that they will drift away. Don't hold on to the thoughts, just let them pass by like the clouds. And just remember that it's always possible to reach back to that calm and sandy beach within the mind. Thank you for listening to me today, and I hope that you continue to have a wonderful day ahead.